Alrighty then, Wayfaring Stranger. Not really a particularly friendly banjo tune, but it's playable, and it does come up in jam sessions, and it'd be a good idea to have part of a break. Usually the break that the banjo player will take on Wayfaring Stranger is the part where it goes to F, and I'll really emphasize that for you, but we'll go through both parts, because every now and then somebody will look at you and say, hey, do that, they'll want you to play that A minor part, which is cool too. But so I'll go through it kind of slow for you. So it's A minor. So what I'm holding there is both of those with my ring finger, index, middle. But if I do a brush or whatever, that I'm going to hold it just like that. But we're just going to play some single notes for our lead in. But before we do that, I use that as a way of vamping through the song. If I'm playing backup, is I just play. Lifting that. Wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. So I go to that. It's kind of a suspended chord. It's just like a D chord on the guitar. And then you can slide your index finger back to make the E7. There be no sadness, toil or danger, that bright land to which I go. So that gets you through the little vamp of the singing part. I'm going there. So what I'm going to do is walk up from the C. That's both at the 3rd fret, first 2 strings, 5th fret, first 2 strings, and then to the F. So da, da, da. But instead of pinching this here, I'm going to put my index finger down and make that F chord. So that's at 5, 6, and 7. And then I'm going to rock back and forth from my thumb to my fingers. It's just... So, I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to that suspended. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. And now if you needed a break, you're going to do a little walk up. And so all you're doing is you're doing an arpeggio off of that A minor. You're just playing the notes in the chord. So you play the note in the chord, open G, back to the chord shape, open B, back to the chord shape, and then open 1, and then back to the chord shape. Let's see. So that gets you your walk up. Let's see. And just count. Da, 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 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. You're just going to play the melody. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Whatever it takes to get that melody. And don't be afraid to not play a roll. So it's going to sound like 3, 4, pinch. And then you can put a roll. And all I did was just play an alternating roll, 4, 2, 5, 1, 3, and then it's our same walk up, except we changed it at the end. Go ahead and play that first string, and then we're going to go to our D minor. So all I'm doing is rolling 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. And then I'm going to slide it up 2 frets, and that's an E minor. So all I did was 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. So that's from the walk up. So you got that. And then you're going to put alternating on the end. And so that's the minor. All right, so the major part where we go to the F. So we're going to start from that minor shape. We're just going to play the first 2 strings. Walk up, and then when we get to the F, we're going to do just like what I did in the Vamp. Is just rock back and forth for the thumb, and then you'll pinch the fingers. So it's and then we're going to pinch. So pinch on the F, pinch on the E minor, D minor, so and then I grab this, I'm holding the C shape, but I'm not really going to play, I'm just going to slide up to that 5th string, or 5th fret C. So any way that you can do that. Or you can just, from that, you can slide it from there. But I really like to slide it from up here. It just sounds better. Alright. So that's your first walk up. And then you walk up again. And then to the that suspended. And that's the major portion, takes you back to the minor. And then 3, 4, roll, then our walk up, and then I like to end it on the higher A minor. So that walks you through all the pieces. So I'll try to play through it slow. There'll be some variation, but you'll get the general idea. 3, 4, pinch. Now walk up. Walk down. 3, 4. Walk up. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that gets you through the end, and that gives you a totally respectable break, and not too difficult. The other something that you can do on that walk down, I like to do a triplet, so you can go, you're going to go 3, 2, 1 really quick. So and sometimes I'll do that little lick on the end. Da, 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 so that's just slide up. So 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, pinch. And a little suspended. 3, 4. And that gets you Wayfaring Stranger.